All right, so today we're going to get you right on what is swag. All right. First off, this term, it came up in the South amongst black street hustlers after the turn of the millennium. Um, it eventually expanded to athletes as well because they had a certain way that they carried themselves as a result of, being effective athletes. It's a reduction of the word swagger, right? And it's a package. Swag is generally recognized as a package thing, and it's a bunch of things all happening at once. Um, like I'm always gonna tell you, the bulk of those things are happening on the inside. The outside stuff is kind of like a byproduct or a symptom of what's going on the inside. So, for one, you're talking men with good posture. You're talking men with good back alignment. You're talking chest out, shoulders back, chin up, good posture. You're talking a lot of the time, swag, even though it was something that came up amongst street hustlers, because of the psychology of a street hustler, you'll find that most of them are athletic. In the case of blacks in the South at the turn of the millennium, the preferred sport was and still is basketball. So what happens is that the way that you move on a court to get the other guy to think that you're going in one direction when in truth you're really going in a different direction. It's a misdirection type of movement that you use on the basketball court a lot of times. Swag was something that psychology of how you carry yourself in competition against other men of caliber, swag incorporated that as well. There was a certain fluidness in body movement, a certain relaxedness in body movement, a certain confidence in terms of expected outcome of how you think this engagement with another player on the basketball court was going to go. You're going to fake left, and then you're going to cut right, and you're going to break his ankles, and you're probably going to get off a good pass or a bucket, right? So that's what we're doing to the opposite sex as well. We're hitting them with game today, which is something like the way you would move on a basketball court if you really wanted to make a bucket, all right? Swag also had its physical elements as well. The outer aspects are much easier to define and account for. Haircut, beard edged up, mustache sharp, tight, cologne, oils, different smells that are good, lotion. You don't want to go out ashy. I mean, it's not that you lose your swag if you're ashy. If you can incorporate ashiness into your swag, more power to your ass. But you want to make sure that your teeth are clean, deodorant, recently bathed. You want to feel crispy and good and fresh, right? Clothes, baseball cap, bandana, do-rag, kerchief, scarf, skank, whatever you want to call it. A baggy t-shirt will do, white, black. You could get something with a print or a design on it, but a lot of swag went down in a white t-shirt. Bet that. Pants, not necessarily pressed and creased, but definitely clean and crisp and fresh out of the machine or the dryer or whatever, and not all yucked up with fuckamawowie and yowzamadooty and whatever, man. Just, good sneakers, Air Force One, Jordans, a couple other types of sneaker, bright colored sneakers, New Balance that come in bright colors. You could throw some laces in them. Timberland boots, dress shoes are always going to get it. You look at a Southern black man, Christian Southern black man going to church on a Sunday morning, swag all day, whether he's a basketball player or not, whether he's a dope dealer or not. Swag, that's a lot of swag going to church in the morning. And, you got to do that because You're looking down the pews at a female, and she's got on stockings and a skirt, and she's pretty, and she's lacy, and she's sexy. She up in the house of God most of the time dressed like a hooker. So if you don't go to church sharp, that's probably the best way to define swag. But it's the street version of GQ. It's the street version of what you would do when you go to church on a Sunday morning. You know, swag is so many things all happening at the same time. You know, like I say, attitude, it's mostly psychological. I'd say 90% mental. But of the parts that can be accounted for physically, definitely a fluidness, a movement, a fluidness in the way that you walk, a certain relaxedness, a non-hurriedness, coordination of colors won't hurt you. And also, you know, the external trappings, a decent watch, which I don't have, decent jewelry, which I don't have, gold in your mouth, which I don't have, a ring maybe, you know, a car. Swag is best communicated with a female who has already responded effectively to it. So what I need you to do is keep some of these points in mind, build your game, hit that subscribe button underneath this video.